Hi, everybody. I'm Brittany Lewis, a breaking news reporter here at Forbes. Joining me now is 2024 presidential hopeful and North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum. Governor Doug Burgum, thank you so much for joining me.
Brittany, great to be with you. Thanks for having us on your show.
Of course, you entered a very crowded presidential race filled with a variety of Republicans. So my first question for you, why do you want to lead our country?
Well, two things. On the why part, very easy, which is we think there's an opportunity to improve the life of every American, and we can do that by unleashing the best of America. And how do you do that? We focus on three things. One is the economy. Second is energy policy. Third is national security. And we don't just need course corrections. We're going 180 degrees the wrong direction under President Biden on the economy, whether it's taxes, spending, inflation, interest rates. These are things that are crushing every American. On energy policy is what really led Putin to invade Ukraine. If we didn't have all of our allies in Western Europe dependent on Russian energy, we probably aren't in a war in Ukraine right now. And of course, we had the Secretary of State Blinken was in China, talking with China and really kowtowing to China. And then we've got China's the largest importer of oil and gas in the world, over 10 million barrels of oil a day. And I don't even know if energy was on their agenda. And the U.S. has an opportunity as an energy superpower to actually be have an opportunity to play the role that we've played in the world since World War II, which is creating the stability, which is the thing that drives the economy, which is what improves national security. And national security includes border security. And of course, the Biden administration failing on that as well. 110,000 overdose deaths in our country in 2022. I mean, you're talking every single day, hundreds and hundreds of people dying. That's a statistic. But if you're a family that loses a son, a daughter, a friend, a neighbor, to an accidental overdose because of the fentanyl that's pouring over the southern border, that's something that needs to be done. And North Dakota, along with many other states, we're sending National Guard troops to help do the job that the federal government's failing to do. Border security is part of national security. That's what this administration. So energy policy, the economy, national security, that's why we're running. And we're excited to be in it. And when you say a crowded field, when I was in the private sector, if we were posting for an important position and only 10 or 12 people applied, you might say maybe we should repost. There's not enough candidates. So we think competition is good, and for the Republican Party, it's good for our country and for a job that is one of the most important in the world. I think it's great that a lot of people are interested in it.
You're talking about an overhaul of a wide range of policies here, and I'm excited to get into those. Immigration, national security, China. We are going to hit those, but first I do want to talk about the competition. You were saying 10 to 12 candidates, and according to a recent Quinnipiac poll, you are running against some household names, including former President Donald Trump and former Vice President Mike Pence. But 90% of voters, according to this poll, haven't heard enough about you yet. So how do you overcome this?
Well, we're on I think day 15 of our campaign, so we're excited to start telling the country about who we are and what we've done. We're obviously well known in the private sector, where I worked for over 30 years and built companies. I grew up in a small town in North Dakota. My dad passed away when I was a freshman in high school. He was a World War II Navy veteran. We had a small amount of land that I took that land after college. I mortgaged that land, literally bet the farm, and that was the seed capital for a software company. We built that company. We had customers in over 120 countries around the world, hundreds of thousands of customers, 2,000 team members. So those folks all know us. Part of the way we get our word out is that we just build off of the success that we've had. And of course, we're up on the air in television in Iowa and New Hampshire right now. That started this last week, so people are getting a chance to get us know us there. And then we're going to be hitting the ground hard. And in Iowa, we'll go to all 99 counties. We're going to campaign hard. We're going to be all over the state of New Hampshire, and people will get a chance to really find out who we are.